Hi everyone, it's Jen here. This is your reading for Tuesday, January 14th. I'm going to pull one card today because the daily readings, and that's the one, are just way too long. I want them to be more concise and shorter, so we'll do the bottom of the deck and one card and see how that goes. Three of Wands. Three of Wands asks you to reassess. So it's a day to maybe you made some New Year's affirmations or you're working on a project. And today would be a good day to step back, to zoom out and make sure everything is progressing the way you want. Sometimes we get caught up in the minutia, in the middle of things, and sort of lose sight of the overall goal. Or maybe you're getting too hung up. Maybe it'll be a day where you get so hung up in the details you start feeling like you're confusing yourself. So it may be a time to step back and work on a different part of the project to try to bring things into perspective. And like we're almost stuck in our head too much. It might also be a good day to, if you're feeling that way, to get up and go for a walk. I remember when I went back to a little bit of graduate school in my 40s, and I can remember I like to get up early in the morning on the weekends, and I would usually do some homework at that time. And I can just remember trying to write a report, and I couldn't make a coherent sentence. It just wasn't coming, and I said, "All right, I'm gonna go for a walk and just leave it." And so I'd go out and go for a walk, breathe, just took a deep breath, breathe, and take a good fresh breath of air, and come back, and then it would just flow, or I'd get the idea while I was out, and I'd be able to sit down, and it would, something I'd worked on for an hour and couldn't get more than a couple sentences, 3 pages, 4 pages, 5 pages would just flow out of me. So sometimes we need to step back instead of doubling down. Listen to me with my gambling language. I think I've gambled 5 times in my life. Oh, Page of Cups. Messages, new beginnings. You could hear from a water sign. You could be dealing with a child today. But this is a sweet energy. It's a little bit of an inkling of a new beginning in emotion somewhere. If you're looking for someone romantically, this could be contact with that person today in some way, a message from them, you meet them. You could be setting up to get together again. It's so cute how it's in this little bowl, like it's not ready to go into the whole pond yet. It's a big fish in a little pond. Oh, that's interesting. So again, that goes back to perspective. Some of the big fish in the small pond versus the small fish in the ocean. um, Keep things in perspective. You may also be dealing with someone with a big ego. And to not give your power away to someone like that, because I think they're a big fish in a small pond, and they're not necessarily all that, and not to let someone like that bring you down. All right, let's pull a romance card, even though I kind of touched on that. You could also be mentoring someone, or if you're talking to someone today, to make sure that everyone's looking at the big picture and not so caught up in the moment that they're having a hard time seeing the forest for the trees. Nine of Swords. Well, it seems like you maybe have been up worrying and stressing, maybe wondering what someone's thinking about you. if you're in a relationship or dating and they make you feel like this about the relationship, that's a why. You really have to think about um, if this is a positive relationship to be in. Two of Wands. Two of Wands, we only have a certain amount of energy and then we have to rest, right? We're not perpetual motion machines. And the Two of Wands asks you, where are you putting your energy? You only have so much energy. Where are you putting it? And what is deserving of your energy? So if you're putting lots of energy into worry and fear and anxiety and obsessing and all these things that are just energy suck. So, like it doesn't generate anything but negativity in your body, in your brain, in your life. Um, so the Two of Wands is going to asks you, why are you putting energy into anything that causes you to be like this, up at night, worried, trying to understand what's the status, what's going on, what are they thinking, um, and to put it into something positive for you living your best life. Because this is the running the AC or heat with the windows open. It's just a waste of time and energy. And once you can get past that, look at there is this Knight of Cups coming in, this offer of love, this change in how you feel. Okay, I hope you have a happy Tuesday, and I'll see you at the next reading. Take care.